I am Richard Lee, President and CEO of Bluebeam Software.
My name is Hillary Larson. I'm a facility specialist here at Bluebeam Software. My role on the build-out for our brand new Chicago office was that of client representative.
The vision for the Chicago office was a reflection of our company culture. So when we started to think of the design, the first thing that came to mind was, well, it has to be elegant. So we decided to go with a wine theme. And it actually worked out really well. And the reason why is that we used the dark wood tones, the purple tones, things that really reflect kind of a winery or a wine bar, if you will, and then inserted that into the context of the Revu building.
We used Revu's Studio feature throughout the whole course of the project. So from design through the submittal and RFI process all the way through final punch and back check. It really streamlined the process, and especially since we're here at our headquarters in Pasadena and the build out is happening in Chicago, it definitely made for ease of communication, making sure that we understood everything that was going on, gave input into specific RFIs that needed our input, as well as approving submittals from 1,800 miles away. Construction began in October, and it was a 12-week build. So we were done with the project right around the beginning of January. It was an accelerated schedule given the detailed finishes within the project, but everything came together beautifully. When we first began the design of the project and engaged Gensler to become the architect on the project, the first thing that I did was set up a studio project with all of the relevant documents that we had up to that point and some kind of a file structure to be used throughout the course of the project. From that point, we had Gensler upload everything from the first conceptual designs to alternate test fits from the ones that we had already provided to them. And then going through the RFI and submittal process as well, all of those documents were managed and organized using the studio project. When we began the construction process and brought Clune on to be our general contractor, one of the first things that I did was look at their sub-list and see who was already a Revu user. From there, we were able to make sure that we were working with some people that were already using our software and found a few enthusiasts coming onto the crew. We were really pleased about that. And we got a lot of really good feedback about our product from those subs that were on the job. There were also a few subs on the project that did not use Revu, but by using the studio project and having that great resource, we really turned a lot of people onto the product and made them realize that it was definitely a worthwhile purchase and something that they needed to be using.
When we selected the office location for Chicago, we wanted it to be central. We also wanted it to be in River North, where not only a lot of tech companies are, but it's a great area in terms of restaurants and other soft amenities. So Bluebeam is really one of those companies where we think about the entire experience. It's not just about I walk in the door and I sit at my desk and this is what I do. It's about what happens before and after. And that's kind of how we view the world. So the space selection was kind of tied to the entire city location, which if you've ever been to the river and right there at Michigan Avenue and the river, it's a beautiful place to be. So it's perfect.